Okay, so imagine this. You've just made an offer on a home, but now you're having second thoughts. So what are your options? Can you back out without losing your deposit? If you make a mistake on this one, it can cost you thousands of dollars. So in this video, I'm going to explain if you can back out of a real estate transaction without losing your deposit. Hi, my name is Casey, and I'm a real estate agent here in Corona. And today I wanted to talk to you about a question that comes up a lot from home buyers, and that is, can you back out of a transaction once you've made an offer on a home? Well, the short answer is yes, but there are some things you need to know. When you make an offer on a home and the offer gets accepted, you're officially considered under contract. But that doesn't mean you're locked in. The key thing to remember is that every real estate contract has what is called contingency periods. And these contingency periods are a timeline for when certain things have to be done. And they do provide you with a safety net. They give you the right to back out of a contract if certain conditions aren't met. And the most common contingencies include the inspection contingency, which gives you time to conduct a home inspection. And if the inspection reveals serious issues with the home, you can either negotiate with the seller or you can back out of the deal altogether. Next is the appraisal contingency. Now, if the home doesn't appraise for the agreed upon price, this contingency allows you to back out if the seller won't lower their price, or if you can't come up with a difference, or if you can't agree on a new price. And finally is the loan contingency. Now, for some reason you're unable to get your final approval for your mortgage, this contingency allows you to cancel the contract without penalty. So as long as you back out of the transaction within these contingency periods, in most cases you won't lose your initial deposit. But remember, you have to keep track of the contingency periods. Now, this is crucial because if you decide to back out after these periods have passed, the situation changes. Once the contingency periods are over, your initial deposit is definitely at risk. And in most cases, the seller does have the right to keep your money as compensation for taking the home off the market and for the time lost. So contingencies are a big benefit for buyers. They give you the opportunity to check out a home and to make sure there aren't any significant issues. It also gives your lender time to verify the value of the home and your financial situation before committing to lending you the money. And if there's a problem, it does give you the opportunity to cancel the purchase. But remember, you don't want to back out recklessly either. It's very common to have second thoughts about buying a home. In fact, I think most buyers feel this at some point during a transaction. But backing out of a deal puts the seller in a bad position too. Once you open escrow, most sellers begin the process of moving. They box up their belongings, they reserve a moving truck, and they make arrangements for their replacement home. And all of this stops if you cancel the transaction. So if there's a problem with the home that can't be worked out, or a problem with the appraisal or with your loan, it's completely acceptable to cancel. But if you decide to back out, it really should be for a valid reason. Sadly, we do see people use contingencies as a reason to back out when it really just is a buyer having second thoughts or remorse. Now, I know all of this can sound a bit intimidating, but that's why it's important to work with an experienced agent that can help. A good agent will keep track of your contingency periods, and they'll guide you through each step to ensure that you're protected. And they can help you get past any feelings of doubt or regret along the way too. So if you're thinking about buying a home and you have any questions at all, I'd love to help. I've helped hundreds of people just like you purchase a home here in Southern California. So feel free to give me a call so we can discuss your plans. I'll put my cell phone number up on the screen, and all of my other contact information is located down in the description below.